Hey,
Hi.
hey.
This is about weighing potatoes.
And Tom is pretending he knows how this
This
thing
is
works.
we got this in China. We watched somebody weighing potatoes. So this scale it moves up and down here.
But that was
yeah, look,
36
there,
years
whoa,
ago.
whoa.
36 years ago.
Yeah.
So, and here comes a Tibetan Terrier.
And look, see, we've got several of these. But
Does that thing have a name?
yeah.
No.
It's all right. So let's talk about weighing potatoes. And we have a system
Do we?
that can you go in here?
Oh, like this.
So this is a former U.S. cavalry bag. Can I show it to you here? Right here has the U.S. on it. So when the U.S. Army had the cavalry horses, they used these feed bags. They would put them around the neck of the horse, and then the horse would feed out of it. Once they stopped using cavalry, they gave these canvas bags to the United States Department of Agriculture Inspection Service. And here's these guys in the 30s, Hastings, Florida, and they're undoing these barrels, and they're using this system to weigh the potatoes before they're shipped north, because these are, it says right there, new superior potatoes.
New superior.
And so these guys would weigh this and put a report, and when it got up to north and was unloaded, there would be other inspectors from the U.S. Department of Agriculture Inspection Service to see if the potatoes were still in the same condition, weight and all. It hadn't lost any weight. They hadn't been mishandled during the trip, so that this was a way of ensuring farmers and the people who were buying them, the merchants, they were getting a fair crop. So because if the potatoes arrived and they were in poor condition, the grocers and the people who were buying them up north could say, I don't want this. And they could say, well, here they left in really, the farmer could say, we left in really good conditions. So the inspection service is very important. Now, what we used to do with students is we would use this, can you see this picture? To show how many potatoes, for instance, a man my size would eat in a day back in the 19th century in Ireland, when a lot of the people were living off of nothing mostly but potatoes. So we had this project in which we would have the students estimate how many potatoes would feed a guy my size, and we would first measure it. So the bag weighs 2 pounds. So let's count. We're going to get up to 12, right? Yeah. So the kids were eager to see that mark. So 1, they would count, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's a lot, 6, 7, 8, 9, where are we there? That's only 5 pounds, 10, 11,
That's all the potatoes
12,
we got.
13.
That's all we got.
Oh, wow. So maybe a child would eat that many potatoes in a day. Look at that. That's 6 pounds of potatoes. Because that's a big, because you can survive on potatoes and cheese or milk in perfect, maybe boring diet, but it's perfectly healthy. Potatoes are one of the few foods that if you have some dairy that goes along with it, you can survive on them alone. So this is all that. One other thing. So these are discs that show also sizes, so that they could make sure that when the grower and the buyer could agree on what size potatoes they were buying. So this is another antique item. Thanks for joining us.
Eat some potatoes, for Pete's sake.
See you
okay?
next time. Oh, and if you like these videos, subscribe. It's free. It just means that you're going to be following us. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time on the Potato Museum Show.